got a thing on me. Ooh, my life, my love, got a thing on me. My life, my love, got a thing on me. You are my life, my love, got a thing on me. Yeah. My life. Uh-oh, here got my part. Because he gonna tell the truth on this part. Oh, Miss Trina, queen of the asses. I seen it and whoa. Miss Trina, queen of the asses. You feel me? Meg the Stallion, queen of the asses. You feel me? That's the only thing I count on is you, Miss Queen of the asses. You feel me? You are my crush. You are my crush when I need you. And we drink the chump. Can you imagine drinking the chump? You feel me? You got to be a real scumbag to get deranked. You feel me? You ain't gonna never derank me. You feel me? You are my life, my love, got a thing on me. My life, my love, got a thing on me. Tell us about Serena. You feel me? Money's good, you feel me? I'm trying to white, you feel me? Where is Black China, man? Is she still with Rob? They made a cute couple, man. The media can turn your whole life into a scandal, you feel me? Somebody please tell me why people can't be romantic with each other in public, you feel me? This is why, man. You feel me? If you don't crush up your own weed and roll that shit yourself, your own brother gonna pass you some dirt. You feel me? Some dirt and expect you to clean it up when it's his fucking job in the first place to clean that shit up, man. Fuck that nigga. You know why I can? Ain't nobody trying to work it out like that, man. Alright, that was wrong. You feel me? I think the nigga's being serious, man. Some people are your crutch in real life, you feel me? Working it out alone as a nigga. You gonna work it out alone, right? I mean, I don't believe in that do my dirt all by my lonely shit when it come to men, you feel me? Where the fuck my light at, man? I keep misplacing it. Look, she mad, right? She like, why you ain't call? Oh, that's when I was a real dread, you feel me? Alright, anyway, now, let's get to the point of this video, right? 4 years ago, I did a video talking about my life story, right? So this is part 2, man. I just want y'all to see how I came up. I went to school, got a couple degrees, man. That last video, I was in my friend's house, right? I was running all over the place, you feel me? I'm home now, you feel me? Everything I invested in is in front of you right now, you feel me? Especially myself. I'm the first investment in my life, right? Everything else is definitely a secondary investment, you feel me? Anything else is secondary, and I can definitely go without investing in it, as long as I got myself. But then I get to a point where I'm like, well, I need to invest in myself, so let me go see if I got some money, right? And I be like, cool, man, I got money now, you feel me? I got money. Hold on, y'all, I gotta show y'all a picture of something, you feel me? In the workers of the underworld, 9 to 5 is how I'm survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it a lot. This is how I was, man. This is probably actually a picture of me. This is how I was. This is part 2 of my story. The story that I got on my subscription on YouTube. This right here is what I look like in New York City. I'm on a train just like this with my son strapped on me, right? I'm asleep. Can I show you a picture of the niggas that came up on me talking about some? Do I have a picture in here? You understand? Okay. Do I have a picture? You feel me? Not my niggas. My niggas ain't come up on me. You feel me? All right, I don't have a picture, right? But some niggas came up on me that was white, man. They saw me like this, and they asked me if I was okay. And I said, no, I need to go to the hospital, right? They stopped this train in Manhattan because I was like this. It wasn't no fucking problem with me. I was just asleep. And some white bitches sitting across saw me sleep, right? And they had a problem with the fact that I was asleep with my baby on me, right? So they called the police on me. The police came, right? Said, are you okay? So what the fuck you gonna say to the police when they come to you and ask you if you're okay because you're asleep? Other people will probably argue and shit. I just said, no, I'm not okay, man. I need to go to the hospital. This same day, that baby you see right there, they took him, put him with a new family, right? And me, I'm left all alone now. I mean, I'm better now because I got an apartment and all that, but I was homeless. So I was homeless, sleep, and the white bitch, all she could do is call the cops on me, right? Called the cops on me because I was asleep on the train. So anyway, man, that's exactly, let me show you again, man. This is the problem I had that took my son away from me. I was asleep on the train, and they called it neglect because I was asleep on the train with my son, right? But remind you, I was homeless, and I just got into a fight with a friend of mine, right? Which brings me to my point of this video. Hold on, let me shut Hove up, you feel me? He messing up the groove talking shit, you feel me? Right. First of all, let me start off with the reason for this video. I did a video before telling you a little bit about my life story, and I was kind of going through it back then. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Let me just start off with the bulk of the situation. I'm a transgender male, okay? I was born a man, and now I'm female. I wear wigs and shit, lashes and shit. You feel me? Dress, got my nipples pierced, everything popping off for me on the feminine note. You feel me? I was not transgendered into a female for no reason, man. This is a heinous attack on me from the police department. They obviously saw me as a threat because of who my father is now. Remember that time I told you that I was going to get to Ancestry.com to understand my DNA? I did, and I found out a little bit about myself, and I found out I have a powerful father. They told me my father was some nigga in the army, right? So I'm rolling with that. Now don't get it confused. My father and the father they told me about, kind of the same. They both got the same mentality, right? But nobody ever told me that my father is Huey P. Newton. And I'm like, wait a minute, now my father is Huey P. Newton and my mother is that white woman right there? I mean, I knew my dad rolled with white women, but I just didn't know that he actually conceived with a white woman. And I always knew my father was somebody deep, and you ain't gonna never tell me that my father is somebody in the army. So anyway, I got this father, right, named Huey P. Newton, right? And I'm all interested. I'm like, who is Huey P. Newton? You feel me? There goes his book right there, Revolutionary Suicide, right? Looking good, right? As long as my pop look good, that's all that matters. I care about his reputation because my father, you can't help but to care about his reputation because his reputation is so thorough, good and bad and evil, that he's the man. Now, my mom's file, when I say file, I'm talking about a file cabinet. You feel me? Just picture a file cabinet with shit in it. You feel me? So I got an example of a file cabinet right here. A file cabinet. 3 layers of these, right? You got your file from A to Z. First of all, your last name end with an N, Newton, right? So you in the N section, so you in the nigga section already, right? Nigga, they gonna look at you as a nigga anyway. So you in the N section with the last name Newton, right? They going through your file and shit, and some people gonna see some good in it. But if they really think you a nigga, then they not gonna mess with the file because it's in the N section, which means nigga, right? Or it could mean nuisance. It can mean nasty. It can mean nonchalant, whatever the niggas in their own mentality be thinking when they go through a file and they supposed to be professional. When I hear N, the first thing I think of, well, what's the second letter? Is it O? Okay, so what's their last name? Nashel or whatever? Okay, so let's go through his file. Oh wow, the nigga been to school? That's good, man. So let's see if I can hire him and shit. Alright, anyway, my son, right? He's cool, you feel me? My father, he's cool. My mother, she's cool. I'm cool because I found out who my family was. I had to update y'all on this, man. And I also had to update y'all on the fact that I'm transgender. I was born a boy, but the system never told me. They actually, on my birth certificate, put female. It made me think that I was a female. They put 2 different parents into there to make me think that that them niggas was my parents and shit. Somebody named Wilcox, they wanted to throw it in my face that they cut my cock off, right? My cock is somewhere out there in some type of museum being fucked up right now. They gave me a black woman as a mother, knowing good and well, if my mother's white, we gonna have a problem if you say my mother's black person. That's not cool. You cannot say that a black woman is your mother if your mother is really white. That's kind of messed up, you feel me? You ain't gonna understand me at all. You gonna think that my mother is black and that I'm supposed to be this type of way, but I had to find out through what, y'all? Let me write this down so y'all don't get it twisted. You feel me? I had to find out through what, y'all? Ancestry.com. You see it? www.ancestry.com. I had to find out through Ancestry.com all about my family and my roots and shit. You feel me? Ain't no Wallingtons on there. Ain't no Wilcox on there at all. There's a bunch of people that know who I am, but they still trying to cover up the fact that I'm a man. But since I'm in my prime, ain't no way you're going to take that manhood from me because I'm feeling all types of things. And most of all, I am horny. So I'm humping everything. And you ain't going to be disrespecting women like that. If I'm humping shit, please don't tell me I'm a female and I'm going around horny. Because females is going to be attracted. But if I act like a woman and be like, attitude, then the bitch gonna be like, wait a minute now, why you got an attitude with me? I'm attracted to you. You're a man, right? So why you acting like a female? You know how bitches get. So how you gonna tell me I'm a female? And you trying to fool young boys? You trying to fool females that's growing up? You trying to fool, well, you can't fool anybody over 30 years old. I'm 35 years old. Some nigga today gonna tell me you 40 years old and ain't got $1 in your pocket. I said, nigga, man, you about to have a life insurance policy that's going to be missing. I'm going to find your name, right? Your address and everything. And I'm going to get a policy on you. You feel me? And I'm going to have that same money that you're talking about that ain't in my pocket. It's going to be coming to me as a check in the mail. And I'm going to be staring at it. Whether you alive or not. You feel me? I wish a young nigga would hide the fact that he know I'm a boy. And he want to, fucking run around with motherfucking niggas making fun of me because I'm a nigga and you don't want to tell me that I'm a boy. You don't lie on nobody's sexuality like that because you're confusing women, you're confusing the new generation, and you're definitely confusing the rap industry because niggas ain't trying to hear a nigga that look like a chick not being honest because they might want to have a lay sometimes, you feel me? Niggas be looking like, damn, man, I might want to hit that, you feel me? Does she act right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm missing out on buns and opportunity. I'm missing out on all types of things, and most of all, motherfuckers is confused. I don't like confusion, man. Now, under my impression, my birthday is somewhere around December 12th, 1984, right? I was born in the year of the rat. You feel me? Ain't nobody more slicker than me. You feel me? You ain't gonna out-slick me lying on paperwork, dumb bitch. You feel me? My Mayan sign is a lizard, which means I need a home and shit. I need a place to hide out. Ain't nobody in Philadelphia. Remember I told you Philadelphia is a rough place? It ain't rough to the point where niggas is slapboxing. It's rough to the point where niggas be hating on you and not telling you that you're a boy. Walking around got your twinkle toes looking like a girl until you got to call other niggas up to put them in their place because they really want to win. Can you believe the nigga said to me today, you 40 years old and ain't got $1 in your pocket? He was waiting all my life for me to be 40. Even though I'm not 40, I'm 35. But he been waiting all his life for me to become of age enough for him to catch me on the decline. Even though I ain't on the decline, I'm in my prime. The nigga tried to catch me on the decline and said something like, you an old man and ain't got no money in your pocket. So luckily I'm 35. Next time I see the nigga, I got to send something at him. It could be some words. It could be a stone. It could be anything. But you ain't gonna look at me as no nigga, right? And straight up confuse anybody by walking away after you say some shit like that. You feel me? He actually said it, right? I wish I had a picture of the nigga. Some type of fake dread, right? Now, remind you, back in the day, I was a real dread, right? The nigga a fake dread, all types of nappy shit, bugs in his hair, right? Talking about some, you 40 years old without no money in your pocket, right? So, I wish I could have showed you what this nigga looked like, because he got right in his car and pulled off on me after he said it, knowing good and well this is Philadelphia. You ain't going far. You either going to North Philly, South Philly, Northeast, Germantown, West Oak Lane, in West Philly, in Southwest Philly, or South Philly. You're going 8 places. All these places, when you put distance in between them, about 4 to 10 miles apart. So you getting in your car peeling off like it's a big show, and you only going up the street. Alright, let's skip the beef. Bitches is still attracted to me, you feel me? And they attracted to me by nature. That's what I'm trying to prove to niggas. Bitches ain't gotta go through no osmosis or anything to be attracted to a man. When they walk by, they don't even look at you, but the attraction is there from God. So I'm not the type to disrespect women. If they like me, man, I'm handing them some money or handing them a resource to get them popping and moving because they like me. Bitch, you live upstairs, right? So as a man, why would I be threatening women? You ain't gonna ever put that burden on me to threaten a woman if I'm really a man, man. So the city of Philadelphia ain't never tell me I was a boy. They created a birth certificate in 2005 that I had to steal from my adoptive parents, who tried to keep the secret that I was a boy, sent me to all these type of male prisons and all types of hospitals. And I'm saying to myself, well, why are my male prisons? Look at me. Look at how big I am. I ain't that big, right? Why the fuck am I in male prisons if I'm a female? Something ain't right, but I took it anyway. I'm up in there fucking niggas and everything, right? I'm in a male prison, and then it got to the point where Poppy had to come through and straight tell me, like, look, man, they doing you dirty. It made me cry, man. I couldn't even take the pain. When I say Poppy, I'm talking about Fidel Castro. I ain't talking about no fucking merchant that sell fucking weed from a stove. Not the drug dealer Poppy. I'm talking about the Poppy that got a mindset on him. So he told me, like, man, something wrong with you, man. And I broke down, but then I got built back up. And that's the part that I'm on down, man. Trying to deal with this whole manhood thing that people ain't want to tell me about. Fooling people, man. So anyway, that's my story, man. And again, let me draw it for you so you don't get lost, man. This is definitely part 2 of the first part of the story, you feel me? It might be a part 3 and 4, you feel me? So what did we go over today? The foundation, like the gods and earths would say in Harlem. Peace to the gods and earths, who's always with me, and I always talk about them. The first part of the story is that I'm transgender. You feel me? The second part of the story is that I have a son, right, who's doing good right now, but he don't want to talk to me, which ain't no problem, because he a nigga. What the fuck he need me for besides money? The third part of the story is that I'm still in Philadelphia, right? And I don't like it because the niggas here ain't slapboxing. You feel me? Ain't no fight here. They straight letting they bitches fall off, and, you know, I ain't with that shit. And the fourth part of the story is that I'm home chilling, right? But I need some buns up in here. I mean, after I dump like $2,000 on buns, maybe $5,000, maybe she can come over. But I'm not gonna be having no hoe over here with her body in my house, and I ain't paying her. So anyway, man, my chick got to have some bread on her, man. I mean, I ain't disrespecting no woman like that. You know why? Because Farrakhan is in my life heavy, and I read the final call every time they have an issue out. Farrakhan is like my perfect picture for manhood. Like, his picture is over there, Master Farad Muhammad. I want to show you, because every time I'm in trouble, Master Farad Muhammad picture pop up. Can you see it over there? It's over there somewhere, man. It's over there. But every time I'm in trouble, Master Farad Muhammad picture pop up. So that's my, you know, role model for manhood. The Nation of Islam, which I want y'all to see, NOI, and then the nation of gods and earths. The Nation of Islam and the Nation of Gods and Earths, NOGE. The Nation of Gods and Earths is a little bit more real to me, because they fight, man. They don't take no for an answer when people are trying to disrespect them. I'm talking about the men. And the women don't speak. So I don't know why bitches is running around having all these kids and acting like they the earth. But you're not the fucking earth. You a fucking skeezer. You feel me? And you gonna know that. So anyway, the 4 points we learned on here on my part 2 video is that I'm transgender. I have a son. I'm still in Philadelphia, but ain't no fight here. So what's the point of me standing here fighting, showing these niggas all my fight moves and shit, so they can learn them and teach their kids from bitches to skeezers and not the earth, or not MGT in the Nation of Islam, right? The 4th point is that I'm home chilling, but I gotta drop some chick. I gotta drop some money on some chick that I love, but they cannot be with the Nation of Gods and Earths. They cannot be with the Nation of Islam because that is not cool. These women are already got arranged marriages. Arranged marriages with niggas that's in their group. I respect the group, but I'm definitely not in it. Because again, my father is Huey P. Newton and I'm a Black Panther, but I'm a Panther that had to go through some real humiliating shit because of the fact that my father was famous, and, you know, like I said again, my penis is somewhere in some type of museum being ruined or scattered on some Braveheart shit all over the world, and people got parts of it. They call my phone harassing me, and they hang up on me, and I'm like, why you ain't calling me back, man? But I still feel some type of tension, like you got something over my house. It ain't no robbery, but it's definitely some skin over there that you got that you don't want to tell me about. It ain't blood, it ain't none of that. It's some skin that's missing from me. Oh, my boy, for real? Man, thank you, Papi Chulo, for telling me. Goodbye, everybody. And everybody, good night. You feel me?